I'm Nadia, the co-founder of CodeYam, the first software simulator. I've long been obsessed with building high-quality software products that are useful in our daily lives. Before I was a founder, I worked on new rider products at Lyft, including launching e-bikes and scooters for the first time in Denver, which is where I now live. Today, I want to talk about complexity. If you've ever built software, you know how quickly things get complex. And as software gets more complex, it becomes harder to ship, harder to maintain, and harder to avoid bugs. This hurts delivery performance. So what causes this? Many factors, and today I'll talk about three major ones. Software delivery slows down as code complexity increases. This can result from tech debt buildup. Growth is another cause. As your product and team grow, the speed of delivery slows down, which is extra painful when you just hired new folks to speed up your progress. AI for code generation can actually make software delivery even slower. While it's easier to write code faster, building software is more than just writing code. A recent Dora survey from the team at Google found AI adoption to actually be detrimental to software delivery performance. Navigating software's complexity is extremely stressful and often a losing battle. Shipping changes to production becomes more likely to break things, and developers get woken up in the middle of the night to deal with these issues. Software teams have adopted a lot of tools and processes to try to help, but these often still fall short. We're excited to introduce a more robust solution with CodeYam, one that enables software teams to understand and test code changes faster through simulations. I'm going to skip the first part of the demo that I showed at Founder Central because there's another video of that. I'll go ahead and include the video of CodeYam in a PR workflow shortly, but I do want to give you a sneak peek of something new. Since today's theme is complexity, we're going to look at CodeYam for a complex product, which is CodeYam itself. So here we can see all recent progress for CodeYam from the developers on our team. We can see different branches and how they've changed and all of the details. So this is very similar to the PR review workflow and very helpful for reviewing changes. But what about when you're not reviewing changes, but you just want to know what's the latest on a given environment? That's where our environments page comes in. This is a single source of truth for everything going on your application in a given environment. So here we're looking at production or main for CodeYam. So this is actually what our team sees and all of the different components. So you can really go in to understand what's happening and how a specific function or component works. This is really helpful for onboarding, whether you're new to the team or just new to the specific part of the application. And it can also be really helpful for understanding if something looks off, what's going on. Is it a bug? Is it old? What's happening? So let's go in, we'll look at commits content and the detailed view. Here we can see that there were simulations automatically created as well as a detailed description that help us understand exactly what's going on with this component. We can also go into a specific scenario, and while this was created automatically, we have full control to edit and make changes. So just for fun, let's go ahead and edit this scenario. Why don't we add some more visual changes? And we'll use the AI to generate. And we can see that it worked. They're new components, they look good, the data looks appropriate. So this is much faster than if I had tried to create this data manually, which is probably what I would have done. If I were trying to understand this feature without CodeYam, maybe I would dig around in the code, or maybe I would spin up a staging link and manually test it. So that's the demo. And if we're happy with this, we can save the scenario data to update it, which adds it to our automated simulations for this component. What I demoed just now is early progress towards a much larger vision. We want to give software teams superpowers and the ability to deliver valuable software faster and without the stress of bugs. If this sounds useful to you, please get in touch. You can follow our progress by subscribing to our blog or reach out to me directly.